Hello, I'm EnterElysium, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. We're preparing for our own story mission. I'm not going to click it again because it will play the story thing, and you might have heard it a lot of times so far if you watched the previous episodes where I accidentally trigger the damn thing. Right. What are we looking at? We're looking at a few fights we've got to take. Jumping you would cost us a lot, so we're probably going to have you stationary. We could jump you, but the point of this fleet being over here, by the way... Go away, fleet. Shoot. Is that it can cover these two systems. This fleet was originally stationed there to cover these two systems, the idea being that these were stationary fleets that could react to enemies. We don't take this fleet to here because it's not strong enough. We're probably going to leave it where it is, and we are going to prepare for another jump once we've built some more ships of this fleet. So we're going to end turn at the moment.
Detected a CYLON escort fleet, sir.
Okay, so we've got one fleet here. You are in a prime position to jump in and try and take that. This is CYLON fleet. I can't actually see what CYLON fleet it is. Can I highlight this? Nope.
I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir.
57. 2,000 points. Okay, all CYLON fleets on the board, 2,000 points at the moment. That's annoying to have to do that checking. Right. And I think all of you can be renamed. So... let's do some renaming. I just need to quickly bring up the list of names. That was the worst try and attempt to do a sing-songy voice I have done in a long time. It's because my voice was just dying. I must admit that I've just finished streaming Roll For It, the tabletop RPG show that I'm involved with on Fridays and Sundays. Just Sunday at the moment. And then had like a 6-hour meeting, mostly because we just spent the time giving each other like awesome cat gifts in the Skype chat. And so my voice is a little bit knackered. It is actually 6 a.m. right now, actually 6:01 a.m. So my apologies if my voice is a bit croaky. Right. You are the Drakon. And you... the Inquisitor. Ooh. No, you are... the Ralph. We'll do the full name. James Ralph. There we go. Ah, we've hit maximum ship count. Okay. In which case, I guess we'll jump you to... you might have been in a different fleet, in which case that would be really awkward. Technically, we could get rid of a Manticore. I'd drop a Manticore to a fleet of 6. Oh, because the Daedalus counts as 1. Oh, that sucks. The Daedalus isn't a particularly good ship. It's a liability. We could transfer the Daedalus out. We could transfer the Daedalus out and have it separate. Promise it could totally get killed if we do that. In which case we've got to hand the Daedalus over to another fleet to protect it. 69. Yeah, not the best way to do fleet management. Give me a drag and drop interface any day. Also an interface that explains a bit more than this. Transfer to 69. Okay. So you've got 0 people. You can be renamed to Battle, and I think we've got enough numbers. Fleet Diablo. You jump to here, and you can become a defense fleet. And you... oh, I need to confirm. There we go.
Fleet group has its coordinates.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's our 7 craft. We'll jump you to there. Done.
I've plotted their
that was overly
sir.
complicated. I wouldn't have blamed you for skipping the last few minutes. Right. We also need to build ships, but we are going to be unlocking new ships, so I probably want to wait until next turn to unlock the new ships. We'll also want to... we will want to jump the shipyard. Because we want to jump the shipyard to a planet where we'll get the discount. Because people did say, and they spotted, the reason that we got a discount last episode and then the discount disappeared is that we left a inhabited planet to go to a Star lane, so I assume... Supply costs. Where were we at? We're stationed over here? Blueprint cost, yeah, the 10% blueprint cost here. It's a long way away, though. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. We're just gonna pay the cost.
CYLON escort group has been detected.
Okay. Raid Aquaria, battle group Taylor TJ. We will auto-resolve. We outnumber them a lot. We might still lose someone. Okay. And then chapter 10, negotiation. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Okay. Well, that's a lot of Cylons. So, we've got to a stage where I don't think we can do the top 9, sort of like, put them all on top of each other. We could do it, might be a little bit risky. Yeah, I guess we could do 3 and 3. And then you... Manticore to there. Ideally so the Manticore draws fire. And then everyone gets a nuke. If you don't have a nuke, you need a nuke. Restock cost, 50 tillium. Ah, yeah, it's already factored in down here. So we are paying the restock cost every time. That is, you know, fair. But I'm having so much fun with the nukes that I'm going to keep using them. Oh my god, that is a really expensive restock cost. I should probably stop using nukes. Don't care.
Fleet group is jumping
Too much
in
fun.
3.
It's also
2,
a story mission, so we should probably
1.
pay the money, right?
Dratus contact, sir. They're openly broadcasting CYLON IFFs. No hostile movements, but no sign of Klothos either.
Okay. Scout the Cylon forces. That seems a perfectly viable strategy. Go for it. Okay. Probably should launch Vipers. Would launching Vipers be seen as aggressive because they haven't launched Vipers? Nobody said I couldn't.
Hostile unit identified.
Commander, you are expected.
You invited me? Like, duh? Oh my god, it's Viper Mark 1s! No, I should have upgraded you. Damn it, I forgot to do that. So 3 of you have Viper Mark 1s. Oh, that's awkward.
We are being observed. Bring your proxy within shortwave range so that we can use more secure channels.
I am.
Receiving handshake protocols between the base star and our ship. It's heavy stuff. No one's going to listen in on this conversation.
Keep your proxy within comms range of Klothos. Okay, so I'm guessing that I'm going to have to defend myself while being in this range. So we'll switch down to defensive mode. And I'm going to get you... Actually, no, you're actually defending the Admiral's ship right now. You... Of course it's the last one. You... And... Oh! Actually, it's the base star I was targeting there. So the base star is technically on my side? Okay, cool.
Commander, your escalation of resistance must stop.
Is it serious? It actually expects us to roll over because it said so?
I am the first of 3 IL models. We are the generals, the logic, the trinity of the CYLON, and I am humanity's only chance at continued survival. As the first of the IL, it is my purpose to perfect the CYLON form. To fulfill this divine mandate, I manufactured a war profitable to both our peoples.
Okay.
So say we all.
Keep going.
Although it strives for peace, humanity is most prolific in conflict. New technologies every day, domestic,
Nemesis,
military.
Cerberus,
What you invent,
Revenant.
we integrate. Each iteration an evolutionary leap for my people.
Commander, you can't trust this robot. We're putting our people at risk for some CYLON evolutionary conspiracy that might as well be...
I am not here to attack your proxy. I require your cooperation, as you require mine. I seek negotiation. As a display of trust, I have diverted full control of my base star to the commander's console. My liberty is completely within your control.
Okay, so I can control a base star. Launch raiders. Defend Kloss's base star. Okay, so we have to defend Kloss's base star. Fair enough.
Commander, some of the CYLON forces are activating.
To minimize losses on both sides, this system of conflict must be stabilized. Escalation will only lead to humanity's ruin. Admiral Kane's unbridled ambition risks all of...
Sir, the CYLONs are attacking their own base star.
I noticed.
We are too late. Lachesis wakes. My fate remains in your hands. Until the FTL drive resets, my base star is under your control, Commander.
Okay. So why are you running away? You should be defending, oh, for God's sake. Defend base star. And I will actually get you to defend the base star as well, because you're a bit quicker acting on this one. Right. Base star. Might as well. Oh god, which way's forwards? Ah, this is not easy to discern.
Yes, Commander.
This, because it's got like a little 90-degree thing there and the pokey out bit there. Right, pokey out bit is forwards. We haven't scouted these people off to the far edge, so we'll continue doing that. We will launch a nuke at the Revenant, because I worry about the Revenant. Actually, one shot on the Nemesis.
Nuclear strike prepared.
One shot on the Nemesis. Okay. Nuke. Revenant. Nuke. Revenant. Nuke. Revenant.
So say we all.
Nuke.
So say
Revenant. Save one nuke. Nuke. Nemesis. That makes sense. Base star, start guided missiling, and...
we all. Yes, Commander.
Nemesis Cerberus.
Systems have been updated.
Okay, so you can, like, adjust strength of different sections here. Probably upgrading... that. Fire control can go down, because that's just... Oh, munition salvo size. Ah, so we can have our munition salvo size go up. Dress range and firewall we don't really care about. Squadron evade. Why does that buff us when we're in flight? I don't know. Marines, that doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, right, so we lock this in. Actually, lock that in as 0. Drop tech. Fire control is maxed. Navigation's pretty high. Okay. Done.
Yes, Commander.
Right. And you can move further forwards faster. You should do so.
Yes, sir.
You can do the same. We are keeping some of our Vipers back in reserve, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe we should push them forwards. So we'll get you to charge in and... Probably got to take out some of these, actually.
Yes, sir.
And... yeah, there we go. Right.
Missiles incoming!
The missile's getting shot at. They're getting shot at. This entire volley went. Right, nukes are out.
What are your orders, sir? We're so far off script here, I've got no idea what we're
I've
supposed
given my
to
orders.
do.
Fire nukes.
You require incentive. Very well. Deliver me from my executioners, and I will return to you the first of Sinon's miscreations.
Commander, how does it know Sinon?
The architect was responsible for much of our growth during the Capricorn Rebellion.
It's lying. Sinon couldn't. He designed the Jupiters specifically to destroy the CYLON.
Likewise,
Bad
the
voice
architect
acting.
is culpable for many of our deaths. Thousands of lives lost, on both sides.
Isn't he listening into this chat?
You don't get to say that. Robots don't die. Robots are destroyed.
Death is death for all of God's creatures. There is no reincarnation, no reversion. A Centurion destroyed is a CYLON murdered.
Yeah. The voice acting is, okay, right. Let's, continue. I want you to try and get out of the zone
So
there.
say we all.
The great thing about base stars is because they can turn pretty fast, and they've got pretty thick armor all around, you can just keep rotating them. They're pretty useful. Right. You're engaging up there. War Driver Squadron. Oh, no, 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 no. They've branched out. That is not allowed. We've got nukes in the air. Okay. We're being hacked over here. Boom! That is a Nemesis gone.
Base star hull compromised.
Sir, Sinon is AWOL. We can't locate him aboard Daedalus.
Leave him unharmed, Commander. Allow me your architect, and I will give you the Galactica and what remains of its crew.
It's got the Galactica? What about my sister? You fracking toaster. Is Samantha Agathon alive?
Your lieutenant's line of questioning is inconsequential.
Commander, if that thing has hurt Sam, I swear I will personally hunt it down and scrap it for parts.
Okay, our rear armor's down. The hull's barely scratched. There's no point in us really trying to make distance to the base stock. It's so slow. So yeah, I'll just start rotating slowly on the spot. Both the rednants are going to be hit next turn. You're all doing a pretty good job that you could do of grouping up a little bit better.
Yes, sir. So say we all.
You're being shot at.
Yes,
Can do no
Commander.
pass over here. We'll actually want to crank up to full attack profile. When we get in next turn with these, we'll also make another attack. People have been asking, by the way, about ranges on weapons. If we bring those up... this is the range on all our weapons. You notice if I mouse over them, they say 5 kilometers. People were saying about, particularly about the Artemis with the big guns, like, oh, big guns shoot farther, yeah? Nah, big guns shoot 5 kilometers. All guns in this game shoot 5 kilometers. So you can't sit a ship at the back and use it as an artillery piece, because they will shoot 5 kilometers. It doesn't work like that. Sadly. Right, so we'll go to this position, and then next turn we'll make some adjustments about how they face to be able to bring their guns online. For now, we're focusing on using their ordnance and so forth. Right.
Base star hull compromised.
Oh! Brilliant. Revenants are both down. That is all their guns. Well, they have other guns. Like, obviously the Cerberuses have guns and stuff. But that's their carriers left. Like, they're just carriers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything with a gun or as a main armament is gone. So, we will bring you round like that.
Understood.
We'll crank up the attack. Oh, God, not that one. Crank up the attack. Crank up the attack. Yes. Focus fire. Focus fire. And you have a nuke left. So we might as well get that nuke out the way. Are you focusing fire? Focus fire. Over here, you need to charge forwards, actually. There's not going to be much in range for you.
Yes, Commander.
Right. Our guns are actually taking some kills over here. Missiles away. Talons are taking a little bit of damage. What we'll do is we'll swing slightly around like that, so we should have both sides facing enemies.
So say we all.
You, I want effectively to go dead center of these two Cerberuses. Cerberus.
Yes, sir. On it, Commander.
Cerberus. Either way. Trying to also make sure we're not in the path of that nuke. Boom! It's beautiful in every single way. Nukes will blow you up. Right, let's crank you down on the attack. Crank you down on the attack. Crank you down on the attack. Right, what level are you at? Evasive maneuvers. You go up. You go down.
So say we all.
Ideally, I'd want you to go down as well, but I'm not sure if you'll clear the base star, the Cerberus. You've got to go up. It's a
On
shame.
it, Commander.
Good amount of damage there, but it'll be rear armor. There we go, rear armor now. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
You're blowing up. You aren't, but you have a lot of enemy craft nearby. I think we're good. Uh-oh. Don't turn back towards my adamants. You might hit one of them. This is very dangerous. We're very close in. I'm not sure, but I'm going to just evasive maneuver just in case. Okay, we're good. Debris isn't a thing. Whew. Nukes. Nukes are good. We are shooting that, right? Yeah. In case we need to.
Yes, Commander.
Here are some guided missiles to help you out. I don't think we need them. Why are you not fighting it? Shoot it! Shoot it! This is the problem with fighters. Occasionally they just sit there going, I'm gonna shoot something. And don't.
Understood.
There we go. Thank you for the tip in the comments, by the way, about double-clicking to get really close. That helps.
Your efforts in securing my personal safety have been satisfactory, Commander. Do not pursue CYLON. We shall return the crown jewel of Colonial Fleet in return for its creator's freedom. I have use for the shipbuilder.
Daedalus security confirms that CYLON has fled. He took one of our raptors and jumped during the conflict. That didn't go as quietly as we'd have liked. We'll just have to hope Kane agrees that a trader for the Galactica is a good trade.
I mean, if she doesn't agree, that... Yes, it would be nice to have, like, to be able to have the option, but it's totally worth it. Oh, that's a pretty picture right there. Look at that. Okay, what have you got to show for it? I want to see the opening salvo. Well, there we go. I do like how the base stars just, like, volley their missiles off. Manticore's just sitting there like, I'm in the middle of the fight too! I very much think that 2 nukes to guarantee a kill on a Revenant early on is really worth it, because they are very tough to kill. Beautiful. Right, we will go back. We saw the interesting part of that fight. The fact we brought a lot of nukes made it a lot easier.
We've received a communique from Libran, sir. It's Admiral Kane, and she's not happy.
We are at war, Commander. We cannot afford traitors to flourish in our ranks unpunished. The Quorum wants Sinon brought to the intercolonial courts on treason charges immediately. Capture him. Alive. Otherwise, I'll have you and Agathon escorted from the Daedalus in handcuffs.
Oh my
Commander,
God.
Sinon didn't have time to disable his navigation transponder before jumping.
He's an engineer!
We've got a pretty good pin on his location.
He would do that. That's like the first thing he would do.
Priority objective is to retrieve Sinon from the CYLONs, alive. Then maybe we can go looking for Galactica before Kane changes her mind and relieves us anyway.
Okay, so 2 things. Firstly, to get to there, he has to jump twice. If he jumps, he can just dump the transponder and then jump again. He's an engineer. Like, it's something he would definitely think of. He's an engineer. Can I select multiple? Nope, that means select multiple. And again, after 2 clicks, it disappears. Why? Why is this a thing? I need you to unassign, confirm, assign, Daedalus, assign, confirm, done. Now, transfer, yes. Transfer, yes. Transfer, yes. Technically, I could use this as my main fleet as well if I promote you. And I just have to make sure the 7 ships I have in there are really good ships. The great thing about that is, it's free to have nukes there, because it doesn't cost anything to restock. So I could just spam nukes all the time. It does get expensive if I'm doing it with this fleet, though. So, let's look at our blueprints. Do we want to save some points for the Battlestar, like, Jupiter class? Probably. Can't afford the carrier. Can't afford the Minotaur and the Ranger right now if we wanted to do both. Oh, no, we can't. We're short by, like, 20 points. Ow. Okay. So Ranger or the Minotaur? Gotta pick. Okay, I would say Ranger, except for the fact that all it's going to do is cost us nuclear missiles, and it's going to fire 2 nuclear missiles and be done. If we go with torpedoes, it can't get close enough because it's not armored. So it's probably going to be firing guided missiles. And what's better than guided missiles? A lot of Vipers. We'd be just using adamants. What I will do is say that we need to try out some guns. I want to try out a Minotaur. Even if it is expensive. I'm just hoping we can afford, like, actually buy some Battlestars, like Jupiter-class Battlestars, and give them all before the end. So if we start building Minotaur gunship, 375. Armor is rear is lower, everything else is better, the hull is better. Speed slightly better, turn about the same. Munition reload rate 3 turns. And you don't because you don't have any missiles, okay. Pretty similar. Okay, let's build 3 of them then. Don't know how good they're gonna be, but I definitely want to have 3 of them. Okay. How long will it take to build? 3 turns, let's say? 3 turns, yeah. So 3 turns, we'll have ourselves a group of Minotaurs to try out. And then we can try this one, Chapter 11, Sinan Quaid. And I would definitely be running a full squad of Minotaurs to check that out. Don't know if I want to run the Daedalus as well. Because I could have an extra ship at the same time. 3 nukes is a pretty good offer. That'll be something we consider for next time. In fact, let me know that down below in the comments section, because I think I will have a chance to see the comments before I do the next video. So let me know, do you think I should keep running with nukes on everyone? It's very expensive every single time, because I pay 50 for each person to reload. Or just run nukes on that group. And if we're doing that, are we going to take the Daedalus with us to the important missions? I'm very much interested to hear your replies. Let me know down below. But until next time, I've been EnterElysium. Like, subscribe, and of course, stay shiny.